Hello, this is Jeff Byers, and we'll be taking you through creating paint effects trees and making a custom texture, and then rendering it out with Mental Ray. And let's go ahead and get started. And I went ahead and turned off my grid, and I'm going to go ahead and create a plane. We're going to do 10 by 10, 10 and 10. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure the object's selected and make paintable. And I'm going to go to Window, General Editors, and go to Visor. In the visor, we're going to go all the way down to Trees Mesh. And you can see we've got a variety of different trees that we can use, but I'm going to focus on the oak white medium. Of course, you can try out different trees and use whatever one you like. We're going to do this one, oak white medium. And I'm going to go in here and select the object. I'm going to go ahead and hold the B key down and just try to draw out this tree. And I usually try to get right in the middle, so I'm going to go hold the B key down and draw that out. And once I have it drawn out, I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'm going to go ahead and save that tree. And I'm going to go into tree. So tree paint effects, get that started. And we're going to go ahead and we can make changes to this now. As you know, we can look at attributes of the object itself. So we've got this tree. We have the sample density. Turn down to 0.5 if we wanted to. Okay, right now it's telling us we have 15,000 faces. Let's get back to 1 again. Okay, not too bad. 15,000 faces. So let's go to oak white medium 1. Again, we talked about kind of looking for the mesh tubes. Okay. There's not a whole lot we can do with this one. Let's go to mesh. Looks like we've got some different things we can look at under tubes, under creation. We've got some things here that looks like we can change. We got segments to 11. Let's take a look at that. Let's change that to a 5. And so you can see how that changes the tree. Let's bring it up a little higher. Let's go to 15 instead of 11. Okay. Makes it a little bit fuller. Let's go back to 11, take a look at what it looks like. Let's go to 20. Okay. That looks pretty good. You can see we got our start tubes to 4. That creates a really full tree. Let's do 2 instead of 1. That kind of adds a little more leaves. We've got a 52,000. Yeah, we go back to 1. That brings us back to 27,000. Okay. Okay. So you can just play around with that a little bit, kind of look at the tree and see if it's looking the way you want it to. It adds branches, the tubes do. And we can randomize those tubes a little bit. You can see how that changes the way the tree looks. Let's go back to 0. And let's do 1 on this. Okay. Alright. Let's just keep it the way it is right now. And let's kind of look at the length, minimum length. You can get some different looks there too as well. Just try to remember what the numbers are before you start changing them. I'm going to change 0.35, maybe 0.2. Max, that's 0.6. Let's do 1. You see, when you're playing around with it, kind of you can get some really different looking trees and objects. Width 112, do 0.5. So that's my width of my trunk. Looks like 0.2 minute. Yeah, that's the width of my trunk. That's kind of cool. And I'm guessing this is the width of the tops. Yep, or the middle part of it. You can get some really different bizarre things happening here with a tree. Okay. Alright. So under growth we got branches, twigs, leaves. We can look at branches. We got number of branches on here. So you can make changes on that if you want to. Let's go back to 2. And we can look at the leaves. And how they're arranged. We've got branch drop off. Some of this stuff I just haven't played with for a while, so you can get some pretty crazy stuff going on here. This is why we saved our tree, because we can get some crazy looking things going on here that it's hard to get back out of. So I'm gonna bring back my tree. Open scene. This is why we save it before we start messing with it. Tree paint effects. There it is. That's where we started off with. It's hard to believe. Okay. So you know you can do a lot of really cool stuff messing with it, but I always save it, and you may find yourself I'm gonna go to the leaves here a minute. You may find yourself messing with it so much that it doesn't look anything like a tree anymore, because it actually looked better the way it is here. We're gonna go ahead and, once you get it the way you want it, the only thing I think I'm gonna do is take off the leaves on all, go to secondary branches, get rid of these right here. The rest of it looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and go to modify, convert, paint effects to polygons, and I'm going to, I know this is going to be pretty high, so we're at 15,000, so I'm going to go to 20,000 and convert. There we go. There's our tree. And you got some issues with your tree and how the branches are intersecting and not looking correct. I mean, if you were to put a light in here, it wouldn't look that great. But it does the best it can, so you're going to have to fix some of that stuff. What we'll do is we'll come back in the next video and kind of fix the textures, fix the tree itself. Let's go ahead and save it. And call this poly. Save it. There we go. Alright. We'll come back and fix this tree.